So this is going to be my hands-on lab. Build your DB server and interact with your DB using an app. Um, from the lab overview and objectives, I know that this lab is designed to reinforce the concept of leveraging an AWS managed database instance for solving relational database needs. I know that I mean, if professor's watching this, probably doesn't really need me to explain what an Amazon Rational Database Service is, but just as a knowledge check, I learned that it makes it easy to set up, operate, and scale a relational database instance. Um, in the cloud, and it provides efficient and resizable capacity while managing time consuming database administration tasks. Or which allow me to focus on my applications and business. Um, so just to start off with this lab, we're going to do task one, which is to create a security group for the RDS DB instance. In this task, I will create a security group to allow my web server to access my RDS-DB instance. The security group will be used when um, launching the database instance. So, oh my gosh, VPC. Okay, so create a security group, and then we have rules that they want us to configure by. So the group name will be the security group currently has no rules, and I will add a rule to permit access from the web security groups. So inbound rules, type, it's something like my, oh yeah, or a source or SG. It said, mm, sorry, it said place your cursor in the field to the right of custom, type SG. Mm, web security group. Oh, so I was right. Okay. So basically this configures the database security group to permit inbound traffic on port 3306, which it said on the instructions, even though it doesn't show here, um, from any EC2 instance that is associated with the web security group. So we're just going to create security group. And I will use the security group when launching an Amazon RDS database instance in this lab. So that leaves us to task two, which is create a DB subnet group. So in this task, I will create a DB subnet group that is used to tell RDS which subnets can be used for the database. Each DB subnet group requires subnets in at least two availability zones. So, um, oh, hmm, Search for RDS. Hmm. RDS. Hmm. Okay, one second. Okay, so I got a little lost, but I found in Aurora and RDS subnet groups, and we're going to create DB subnet group with these configurations that they gave us. Add subnets. It said expand the list of values under subnets and then select associated with the CDR ranges. Um, okay. And so basically, these subnets should now be shown in the subnet selected table when we hit create. So I will use this DB subnet group when creating the database in the next task. So task 3 is going to be create an Amazon RDS DB instance. In this task, I will configure and launch a multi-AZ Amazon RDS deployment of a my SQL database instance. To mention the summary of the program going on, Amazon RDS multi-AZ deployments provide enhanced availability and durability for DB instances, making them a natural fit for production database workloads. When I provision a multi-AZ DB instance, Amazon RDS automatically creates a primary DB instance and synchronously replicates the data to a standby instance in a different availability zone. So the instructions say in the left panel, we're going to choose databases. Um, and create database. Under settings, we have a few things that they also want us to configure. So let me see. Identifier they gave us. Oh, LabDB, master username, credentials. I didn't say anything about that. Hmm. Oh, there you go. Master password, which they wanted us to be. That's just lab dash password is what they told us to do. Um, Under DB instance class, it wants us to configure select burstable, select db.t3, micro, which is there. Under storage configuration, storage type, general purpose, SSD. Allocation 20. Collectivity. Okay. Under monitoring, expand. Under monitor. Expand additional monitoring. It says additional configuration. Okay. Enable enhanced monitor. I don't think that was the right one. Oh, unenable. Okay. Additional configuration. Initial database name. Wanted me to uncheck enable automatic backup and uncheck enable encryption. Then create database. My database will now be launched. So they want me to choose LabDB, choose the link itself. I will now wait approximately 4 minutes, it says, for the database to be available. And the deployment process is deploying a database instance in 2 different availability zones. So I should wait until the info changes to modifying or available under status, I believe. So I will come back when that is done.